हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज का टॉपिक है मैथमेटिक्स फोबिया, जो कि रिलेटेड रहेगा निos के डीएलएड स्टडी मटेरियल पर। एंड वीडियो को स्टार्ट करने से पहले चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि आगे आने वाली वीडियोस का नोटिफिकेशन आपको टाइम में मिल सके। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। हियर आर अ फ्यू स्टेटमेंट्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु आर वेरी सीरियस अबाउट देयर मैथमेटिक्स परफॉर्मेंस. When I look at a maths problem, my mind goes completely blank. I feel stupid and I can't remember how to do even the simplest things. In maths, there's always one right answer, and if you can't find it, you have that makes me crazy. Logical point of view, the dominant role of human learning is of the child as an information processor attempting to derive meaning from experience by subjecting it to several modes of processing like classification or categorization of new information and relating those to the existing experiences to derive meaning. There are three main features of the human information processing system which have very direct implications for introducing young children to the world of formal mathematics. Learning by induction. As human beings, we appear to be very able to engage in the process of induction, inferring general rules or patterns from a range of particular cases, but relatively less well equipped for deductive reasoning, the opposite process of inferring particular cases from general rules. Inductive reasoning is the basic process whereby children can easily make sense of their world by classifying and categorizing experience into increasingly structured conceptual structures and models. The overwhelming significance of inductive process for children's learning has long been recognized and has long been a strong element. Limited working memory capacity. While teaching mathematics, we usually are not aware that human being has a limited capacity of processing information. For example, Miller has demonstrated from a whole range of evidence that we hold only about 7 separate pieces of information in our short term or working memory. This is why, as adults, we can easily process in our heads as a sum such as 17 into 9, but have much greater difficulty with 184 into 596. We know the procedures we must go through to get the answer to the second sum, and we can carry out each of the separate computations involved. But what we cannot do is hold all the information in our head at once. While we are working out one part, the result of the previous computation is very likely to be forgotten. This happens all the time for children with much smaller numbers and less complicated procedures. Development of metacognitive awareness and control. The third general feature of the human processing system, which we must consider, is that it is a system which not only learns but learns how to learn. When one is aware of his ways of thinking or learning, what the American psychologist has termed metacognition, he acquires more ability to control over his actions and learning. We tend to engage students more in solving mathematical problems than in encouraging them to elaborate the ways they can solve the problem. Solving textual problems in the prescribed ways become monotonous and burdensome. But if we can explore the metacognitive abilities of the children, we can assign them the problems appropriate to their ability levels, which they can solve through ways which they can justify. Unaware of the information processing abilities of children, the teachers and parents derive the children to perform better in mathematics by sheer memorizing and repeating the process taught to them, predominantly deductive in nature, without developing adequate understanding and interest in the problems given in the mathematics textbooks, which we which have little relevance to their real life problems. Besides the causes related to the information processing deficits, there are causes related to the classroom and home environment associated with the creation of fear towards mathematics learning. Some very common causes of mathematics phobia are prior negative experiences with mathematics. These may be related to one or more of the following: unfavorable school climate. Schools were extremely rigid discipline is maintained in coverage of the course with strict adherence to the textbooks without allowing freedom to children to think and to choose alternative ways to solve mathematical problems create more attention in students towards mathematics. Lack of encouragement from parents or teachers. When the child does not get any support from home and encouragement from teachers in the school in learning, especially in learning mathematical concepts, anxiety to perform well in the subject increases. Added to this, continuous pressure from parents and teachers for better and higher performance in mathematics develops fear for mathematics in most cases. Lack of positive role model. Sometimes a student in higher class or a family member with exceptional mathematics abilities inspires the children in lower grades in their mathematics learning. Such a role model is rare to find, and the child does not find adequate inspiration towards an abstract subject like mathematics. Ethnic or gender stereotypes. There is a common feeling that girls and children from disadvantaged social groups do not perform well in mathematics. Such children are looked down in mathematics classes and are subjected to humiliating remarks. Mathematics problems being used as punishment in school. In some schools, teachers use mathematics problem as a disciplinary measure, and such a practice obviously generates fear of mathematics. The pressure of taking time tests. The emphasis of the examination in the school is so great that one feels as if the aim of all learning in schools is to perform well in the examinations. There is a heavy pressure on children from the family and school to perform well in the test on different occasions: weekly, fortnightly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, annually. Gradually, in the context of the continuous and comprehensive evaluation, the frequency of test is more than before. Taking so many tests at regular intervals and expectations to perform better in mathematics than in any other subject are deriving students to frustration, the fear of looking or feeling stupid in front of others. Many students do not clarify their doubts in mathematics for the fear of being regarded as stupid by others. In this way, they go on piling their doubts, and in the long run, they become handicaps in mathematics learning. Lack of preparedness. Most of the times, with increasing number of tests they have to face, the students are not always well prepared for the class as well as for the test. This will cause anxiety in just about any situation. सो गाइज ये था आज का टॉपिक. आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर कीजिए. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.